Cheers, everybody. Hit.
All right.
Great vote, John. Can you pour a shot, please?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, come on, bartender.
Bartender.
Don't you want to get fired yet? The show hasn't even started and you're already getting fired. This fucking guy.
We haven't even read your application yet.
It is Distracted Driver Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously our first hour is going to be covering topics of distracted drivers. But there's a huge but.
In the room?
Yeah, there is actually. Stand up.
No. Can't let him dunk out. Get it off his glasses.
Redial.
Yo.
Have you got something to share with us?
Wait.
No.
Motorcycle instructor guy. Do you have anything to share with us?
Shut up.
I just found out and I want to know.
Actually, go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you don't want to share, I'm not going to.
It's all right, because, the thing is...
It's going to happen.
As motorcycle instructors, we're people too, right? Like, we're allowed to mess up.
No,
right?
No, you're not.
And my driving record's pretty clean.
Cheers.
Was pretty clean. But yeah, I was going on Thursday to Temecula Motorsports to go get my bike service for the 45,000 mile service.
Which is amazing.
Which I've had that bike for a little over 2 years. It's got 45,000 miles on it. So I feel pretty good about it. But I was cruising along and there was an accident. And so the two dumb people in the accident had pulled over to the left side of the freeway. Not good. So CHP stopped 3 lanes of traffic to get the people from the left side over to the right side. Cool. Put my kickstand down. I help pick up all the broken plastic and shit. I get it off the road. They get the road clear. The CHP guy says, go ahead. So me and this other guy who had lane split up to the front, we start cruising. And he just kept cruising. So I just started keeping pace with him because his bike sounded good. My bike sounded good. I wasn't really paying attention to my speed. And then all of a sudden, he rolls off his throttle and gets over to the slow lane and drops back. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look up ahead and see a motor cop, and he's just putting the radar gun down when I see him. Oh, fuck. So I just hit the blinker. I start moving over, get to the shoulder, hit the hazards, pull over. I know he's coming. And sure as shit, he pulls up behind me, comes up. Not in a good mood. This guy's already pissed off. It's like 8:45 in the morning. He's got that somebody pissed at my Cheerios look on his face.
Wife slept with the mailman.
And he walks up and he's like, you got your license? Don't reach for that knife.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez. That was
one of those.
That was one you knew it was bad.
And I'm like, okay, cool. So I reach for my wallet. I'm going to go around it. I grab my wallet. I had my license. He goes, you have a registration? Yeah, grab that too. You got your insurance? Yeah, got that too. I'm like, why didn't you just ask for all that shit at once, bro? Like, come on, man. Because when they just ask for one, sometimes you think you're going to get away with it. Like, if he just checks your license, he might not be writing the ticket.
That's why he was fucking with you.
Yeah, he's like, 1, then 2, then 3. Like, fuck you. But he's like, I clocked you doing over 100.
Oh, no, he did not.
Really? I guess I said, I had no idea I was going that fast. Honestly, no idea. I wasn't even looking. I was just cruising. Wide open freeway because the traffic was stopped behind us. I was just cruising.
You weren't doing 100.
Probably not. He wrote the ticket for 95 and a 70.
Oh.
That's
and he says, I knocked it down a little bit so you can still take traffic school and all that and, sign the ticket without admitting guilt, blah, blah, blah. I'm fine. Done.
That's fine. I'll have my motorcycle instructor do it for me.
Actually, no, you can't.
Not yet.
Because that's written up as 25 miles. It's 20 miles per hour with the supposed to be.
Yeah.
Anything over 20 miles per hour. So I can tell you how you're not. The chance of beating that ticket is slim to none.
Go to Mexico.
First off, was he even in view of you even helping the CHP officer?
No, totally different thing.
Oh, okay.
So he didn't see. Yeah,
he didn't see any of that because that was been my first thing. Was like if he had been one of the CHPs that was there at the accident and then just caught up to me, I'd have been like, dude, come on, like I just helped clear all this shit off the highway and stuff. Right. Like, can't you work it out with me? No, he didn't see none of that.
He don't need you to be a concerned citizen.
No, he don't care.
So here's what you do when I am like the captain of getting not out of speeding tickets, but getting them reduced so I can go to traffic school. Now, mind you, when I was getting all these speeding tickets, I was young, like Drake's age and Dylan's age, and it was 4 months. That every 4 months, you can go to traffic school,
right?
And I guarantee you, and it was stupid because I would get a speeding ticket month number 5. Never freaking failed. Guaranteed. when the 4 month was up, I knew I was going to the 5th month, and I
Yeah.
would sit there with my buddy. I'm going to get a speeding ticket this month, and sure
Watch.
enough,
Bam.
somewhere
Watch.
I got a speeding ticket. So you go to court.
Yeah.
Now you can plead not guilty. Now if you do that, they change the rules, and now you're going to ruin your chance of going to traffic school. So
Right. If you plead not guilty, you can't go to traffic school
Yes.
after the fact.
Right.
So here's what you do. You walk in, judge says, read out 95 and a 70. How do you plead? Your Honor, I was not doing 95. I was doing, when I looked down, I was doing 80 when I seen the officer with his radar gun, and I need to go to traffic school.
Yep.
Guess what
Boom.
the judge is going to do? All right, fine is blah, blah, blah. Traffic school, boom, you're out of here. They want to get you out of there.
Oh, yeah.
When you
Yeah, they're not
start
going to sit there and argue with you.
No.
You
When
tell
you
them straight
start-
about it. I want this. I need this. That's what I want. Boom. Done.
you're admitting
Yep,
guilt,
Yeah.
just not to the officers
Nope.
deal. But you're admitting guilt. Okay, fine.
Yep.
You want my money? I'll give you my money. But not that much money.
No.
Right.
Because the fine goes up every mile per hour over the
Yeah.
posted speed limit.
Well,
that you're
I'm
doing.
pretty sure I wasn't doing triple digits.
I know you weren't. Come on,
I very
man.
seldom hit those
I
speeds,
was.
and even less on the victory.
Come on.
Come on.
Really,
I know better than
dude.
that. I cruise at 80, 85.
Well,
And
he's
I'll
on a-
admit to that.
He's
all
on a
day.
bike. He knows we don't ride down the freeway constantly checking the speedometer.
Yeah,
We're
I
looking
don't,
at the road.
You know, it was a wide open freeway. I was cruising.
Dude, your bike has a
Yeah.
lot of torque. It'll go from 0 to 60 very quickly. But
Right.
the thing
Yeah.
is, I know you. You weren't doing 100
Right.
fucking
Did you
miles
throw?
an
Did you
hour.
throw
Well,
the
I
know
instructor?
it.
I don't know.
That's
No, I
bullshit.
didn't.
You should have thrown the
I
instructor.
don't throw the
thing.
instructor call out because then they go,
No?
"You're a fucking
You should
dumbass."
know
know
better.
better.
Yeah.
You should lead by example.
Yeah, exactly.
I was. I was showing my students what not to do.
Well, here's the thing. My understanding is that those radar guns, they usually aim them at the license plate because that's the white spot on the front of the car, so it's an easy target. If he was targeting my head over the crest of a hill, he might not have got an accurate reading.
You
Well,
I don't know. If somebody does know that, like how that shit works,
you actually
let me
can
know.
You can actually call and have that radar gun brought into court and have it. And,
Yeah, you
and
can
when's
check
the last
the
time it's
calibration
certified,
logs.
calibrated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
Well, here,
But do you really want to go that far for something that
Right.
you may just be able
Like-
to get yourself out
Right,
of? 'Cause
right.
you could
Okay.
I
really-
know I was speeding, but I don't think I was doing no fucking 95.
Let's do this. Let's leave it up to the listeners. Okay,
Listeners,
okay,
all two of you.
If you are tuned in, you can go. You can watch us live stream on YouTube. Just pull up Chaotic Radio, the Zig Zone. You can chat with us. It's an open live chat forum. You can go on to Zig Ray on Facebook, and it's 2 different words, Zig and then Ray. Or
You
you
don't
can,
even
or
need to
you,
be
or you
wearing
can call
clothes.
in at 909-360-8330. If you know, maybe it might be an attorney that's listening. If you
There you go.
know what we need to know right now, let's see if we can get
And we've
Redial
never-
out of a ticket.
We never admitted to any of this on air. Ever.
I'm just
Not a
No.
single bit.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
totally
curious.
cool with it. Like my
Hypothetically.
job's not in jeopardy or anything. Like everybody speeds sometimes, and
No,
I just
we all-
happen to get
yeah.
caught that day. It's no big
No,
deal.
yeah.
We're going to call this segment, What Would Redial Do?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal.
Well, normally
WWID.
I have my head on enough of a swivel that I see him far enough away that I just roll off, and I'm usually chill. But this particular day, he was like tucked up in this little corner, and I was just cruising, minding my own business, and it always never fucking
racing
fails.
the guy next to you.
No, we were just cruising. But he was on like a Harley. I'm not gonna race a Harley because I know I'll slaughter it. But that's not the point.
Oh!
The point is,
Is that true? Zig?
every time I get a ticket, the morning when I leave my house, I think it's a beautiful day. I'm probably gonna get a ticket. Every fucking time,
Maybe you should stop thinking that.
I can like feel it coming. I don't know why. Like the last 4 tickets in a row, I had a feeling that day I was gonna get a ticket,
Huh?
and then it happened.
Wow.
Take the car.
Right? No shit.
When you feel these,
I had to go get the bike service.
But then you
hey,
get a ticket in
when
your
you
car.
when you have this feeling with the lottery getting hit, let me know.
Yeah. Right. No shit.
Well, if everybody breaks the law at least 1,000 times, but breaks the traffic law, a traffic
Yeah.
law.
You're
Oh,
right.
sure.
We should break the law.
1,000 times before you actually get
Judas
a
Priest
ticket.
said
So
it.
if you
yeah.
get, I'm willing to accept what I did wrong.
When I pulled
Yeah.
over, it's not like I ran.
Right.
The thing is that when you do it, you're like, oh shit, okay, and it's been a while, so okay, I guess I'm due for one.
I think it's been like
Everybody knows they're gonna get something for something out of the blue. They're like,
Yeah.
fuck, really? Today was the day?
Right.
Damn it! You know what? I had that feeling. I had that feeling that something was gonna happen.
And what's really funny is I
But you
still
don't-
made my appointment.
But see, the thing is, you just
He wrote that ticket very fast.
because he did 100 getting there.
Still made that appointment.
But
Or if
JJ,
you just follow the law, it works out too.
Shut up, criminal.
right? Well, no,
Stop playing with
this
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Mike's got to get his 2 cents in there. Mike, when's the last time you had a ticket?
Yeah.
Last time I had a ticket, I was going 128.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay. How long ago was that?
Huh?
When?
4 years ago.
Yeah, my bike won't even do 128.
You're slow, dude.
It's got a
4
limiter
years?
of 119.
That's
Right.
downhill.
I don't know
trailer.
how I found that out, but it doesn't go.
We won't say that on there.
Research.
Yeah, we did some research.
I know you read.
Victory
You do
Farms.
research.
I do research a lot.
You are that informative type of person.
Yeah, well,
I
I read a lot.
What's the top speed of a 2016 S1000RR?
No one cares.
213.
You know,
So you like an accident or what?
I don't know about that.
I don't. I think there's a speed of
I think
correction
what-
error.
yeah.
I know he looked it up.
Yeah.
That's what they claimed. But remember, it's also a speed of correction error. So
Right.
once you get past 100 miles per hour, the speed gets dropped. But he is right. That's what they claim.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
Okay. It's
But then my
same
question
thing
is,
as
okay,
horsepower.
then you got to take into consideration the size of the rider, the weight of their gear, the conditions on the day that they
how
ran
big
it.
their balls are.
any wind.
Any of that shit could
Right.
change the numbers. You know,
Yeah.
if you put a Hayabusa up against an S1000RR and set them on the same day on the same track, same rider, you might get different times
How
the
you can do the
next
same
day.
rider?
Right.
You
Vagina.
have the same guy. Shut up, Bacon.
Vagina. When's the last time you got a ticket?
Before 2010, it's been a long time.
Was it for prostitution?
Yes.
It wasn't big enough.
No, actually, the last one I got was at one of the automatic cameras at the light, so it was a long
damn it.
time ago.
Oh yeah, those are bullshit.
I didn't know the trick that you can just say, "Oh, I don't have an agreement with this company that sent me a ticket. Fuck them."
Right.
Wow.
That was absolutely right. And then they dissed them all. It actually cost the counties more money than
that's why they
than
took them
not.
down.
Yeah, but those companies were getting rich.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now then, go ahead. Ask me.
When's the last time you got a ticket, Zig?
15 years.
Good job.
15 fucking years, baby.
That's what I said. Follow the law, motherfucker.
I don't know about that.
Which
Adam.
one?
Now-
Except to hold up, you've never seen Zig ride. I know for a fact Zig don't follow no speed laws out on the canyon.
This is true.
He was riding. I was watching him. I was riding bitch with him the other day.
Oh sure, yeah,
On
totally.
the pig bike.
Yeah.
Nuts to butts.
He was giving me the reach round.
Jordy's gonna get mad.
So here you go.
Trying to put miles under you.
Speaking of canyons,
Yeah.
Canyons.
all right. So me and the
Hey,
boys.
don't bring her into this.
No, I think I know where he's going with this.
So me and the boys went out for a ride. We went to go visit their Nino in Palmdale. So we went through Crest.
There you go.
Yeah, Angel's Crest.
Yeah, buddy.
Highway
we
2.
took
Highway 2.
Highway 2 to 9 Mile to Antis Forest, drop
Yep.
down to Palmdale.
There you go.
Great ride all the way there.
But
And then we had, then of course, me and, we sat around, we, kind of, well, the boys didn't party, but, me and my buddy, we partied, played some pool till all hours of the night. So I woke up next morning, I'm not really trying to feel like riding like I normally would. So I tell the boys, I said, you know what? Once we hit Andrews Forest, you guys have some fun. I'll catch up. Just make sure you know where 9 Mile starts. Dylan has this fucking thing about just going. He did that to us 2 weeks ago.
He straight left our asses behind.
Gone, and ended up almost a Big Bear. And I told him we were supposed to take the pigtail. We're going to go through Crestline.
Whoops.
So me, Redial, Drake, and
Some other rapper.
Jordy.
and some other guy,
Yeah.
and Jordy was with us too, and then some other guy joined the fray.
oh, there you go.
Speaking of this fray, I'm going to give you fucking props, dude.
For what?
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
actually,
I know.
the
You're off
first
topic.
No, I need to cover this.
Let
So
it cover.
we are heading up to 18, and there's a guy on an FZ09 sitting at the light, getting ready to have the 18. There's the park on the right hand
yeah,
side.
Dogwood Park.
Yeah, and so we start warming up. We start doing this.
Right.
He's on his victory.
You guys can't see that,
We
but
are
he's
on
actually doing his hand back and forth like a fishtail. Because what we do is when we're starting to head up the mountain, we'll warm
Wanna clean the
warm
tires.
the edges of the tire up by just kind of wiggling around in
Kind
your
of like
lane.
NASCAR.
Yeah, a
Yes.
little bit.
Yes.
It's
Heat the
nothing
tires up.
like super hardcore. It's just it warms up further edges of the tire so they grab.
It
better.
makes other people think, what the fuck are they about
yeah,
to
like
do?
oh shit,
It does.
Yeah.
they're about
What
to
the
go.
What are they doing? Is the guy drinking or something?
Those crazy kids.
But I remember that guy in the FZ09 because
Yeah.
he wasn't with us, but he happened to be at the light when we
Yeah,
were, so he
yeah.
just kind of joined us.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
He tried challenging me. I dipped on him.
Well, he did. I'm going to get to that. So,
Yeah, so
we
anyway.
start warming our tires, and then I can hear this guy's pipeline. I mean, he starts warming up his tires. And so Dylan, Mr. Testosterone,
Dylan's up front with me.
And yeah. And Dylan just, as soon as that first right hand, Dylan just looks at this guy like, see ya.
He
and just,
railed it
boom,
and was gone. Didn't see him again. Gone.
Then Drake and Redial, boom, and they take off.
And Drake, I think, was taking the cue from Dylan. He's like, oh, I got to catch my brother. Gone.
And so now it's 2 lanes. So we go through the right-hander. Then it goes back into a big left-handed.
Up and
Increasing radius, though.
So
decreasing radius left turn. Nice.
So I'm like going, okay, so this guy in the FZ09, you got Drake, this guy in the FZ09, and then you had Redial was right here. He was in the right-hand lane. And then I come up in the left-hand lane.
On my victory cross country.
And Redial, we get in this corner, and I'm thinking, okay, he's going to start braking now. It didn't happen. And so I get on the gas, and as soon as we before we get into the apex of the curve, which is where you want to start your turn,
right?
Redial just bolts right over, and I'm just like, oh shit, because he's looking where he wants to go. So now I started looking through the corner, and I realized what he was doing.
Right.
But I thought I was going to be able to stuff him on the inside.
Psych.
Yeah. My door was shut very quickly. Wham! Like an angry bitch. You know what I mean?
Tell him what you actually saw.
And so now Redial is sitting there leaning off his butt, doing everything we teach.
Yeah,
everything.
Okay?
We teach.
Everything we teach.
Get your proper body position, pre-position your body, and get. Now, mind you, he's got bags on this thing, and we're in this corner, and his bag is like this far, but I mean, he's on it.
Yeah.
Now he should have been already scraping, but your normal person would have.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have the right
body position. Yeah. My right ass cheek was on the top of my left saddlebag.
Yeah.
I was completely off my seat with my right ankle hooked into the edge of the seat.
Right.
My throttle arm is basically straight, and my left arm super chicken winged, and my left knee's out, and I'm looking up over the fucking corner.
There you go.
And I'm looking at him, and I'm starting going, God damn, you go, boy. What the hell? And I couldn't pass him. Well, we were already committed in this turn. And then once we straightened up, then I moved over, and then I started to get on the gas. Fortunately, he looked over, because now it's on the
I seen him that time, yeah.
And I'm like going, don't you dare.
Not twice. Not 2 times in a row.
No.
So then we had it was between me, Drake, and this guy on the FZ09, and just having a lot of fun.
Well, how did he do? Even though we don't.
The
know
guy on the FZ09 actually
riding
really
well.
well.
Yeah, he was riding pretty
Yeah,
good.
it wasn't that bad, but he wasn't as good as me.
Oh Jesus!
Whatever.
This guy. So now but we're gonna go back to Drake. So now we are on our way back yesterday, and we're on Angeles Forest Highway.
Mm-hmm. Highway 2.
Redial, when you and I are teaching and we're talking about cornering, we tell the students in what and out what.
Slow in, out with a grin.
There you go. So the boys that I waved the boys, I'm still, I've had a long night.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, I've got my sleep, but I'm still not 100%.
Yep.
Focused.
Your limits.
Mentally, boys, you have fun. You guys weren't drinking all night. That's fine. So I come. So
My head hurts.
these. I must have went like probably. We're about 5 miles in, 8 miles in, and then I come around this blind right-hander, and as I get half through the curve, I can see, because I'm looking as far as I can into the blind curve, and what do I see? Drake. There's a big turnout. And when they carve those turnouts, they leave that big mound right there,
right?
Like a little mound.
Right.
Drake is sitting on top of this mound.
Why?
So I'm going to let Drake. Now, mind you, I'm not putting my son on blast, because the thing is, I told my boys when we got back to the house, because we're going to put Dylan up there too.
Right.
I told my boys that there's whatever you've done, I've done the same thing. So everybody has to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's one thing that Redial I do not do. We don't sit there and say the whole thing like, well, there's 2 types of riders, one that's going down and one that's been down. No, that's bullshit. Okay? When you start pushing the limits, now you are raising the bar of that happening.
Right.
So, in which my sons were. But they were all completely leathered out. They had all the beyond proper protective gear. So, Drake...
Go.
Let's go ahead and I want you to tell your story from 3 corners prior, and set yourself up.
Okay, so the corners with the 30 mile an hour sign, I figured I could go 80 to 85 in them.
60 to 65.
No. Okay, whatever. And the corners that didn't have any sign at all were like 100 mile an hour curves. And so I entered about 95 to 100, and it just started caving in. So I was leaning as much as I could, trail braking, and I just started going wide, super wide, into the other lane. And I was like, man, I'm not going to pull this off. So I straighten up the bike, and I lock up my rear brake, and I'm in the dirt. And I slide about like 40 feet. And then
60 feet.
The berm is what stopped me. And then I just like tipped it over as I stopped.
Yeah, so there's you can see this groove right when the dirt starts,
where he locked the tire and just dug a
grew,
furrow.
Yes,
you were planting corn, son. Jesus.
And then up on this inside down.
Yep.
Guess what was on the other side of that berm?
A drop off.
Yeah, a big cliff.
Yeah, there was
I've been up
nothing there.
It drops off. And it's a good 60-foot drop.
Yes.
So
nice.
You went through the lane of the opposite direction, or there was 2 lanes?
He shot
He
across.
shot
just
across.
1 and 1.
Across incoming traffic.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
on a
geez.
right-hand turn, so that means he went over the left. The
crossed
left
lane.
hand, yes.
Yeah.
So he made a good decision because what he told me is he figured, I'm already in the opposite lane. I'm in a blind corner. I'm just gonna
Bail.
straighten up,
Just fucking bail. Yeah.
which was the smartest thing.
Yeah,
Actually,
get out
he
of the
thought.
road.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job.
Yes,
Now-
because the worst thing he could have done was went head on into another vehicle.
Yeah,
Or
if you
grab
try
my
and
front
another
brake.
bike.
Or grab my
Right.
front brake.
If you try and,
and he never touched his front brake, so he let the rear brake, he let the rear tire drag him. You know what I mean, to where he was. So
Yeah.
now if he didn't use any brake, he would have went over.
yeah, definitely.
So he did. He planned that very, very well. They can leave a text.
Leave a text.
Well, that's annoying, isn't
Just
it?
take it off
Push the
table.
volume
Yeah.
down. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
No.
Jesus.
Leave a goddamn text.
Yeah, we're on the show,
We're
damn
on
it.
a show. You don't know this by now?
Right? If you know me, I have a show.
So,
right
It's
so
Monday.
you came to a stop at the berm, and that was it, and then you just sat tight and waited for your old man, huh?
Well, I mean, I dropped the bike. It just fell on its side, and it
Yeah.
broke off the mirror and got some things scratched up. I just lifted it up, and then like 3 riders came to the side and helped me. Or I picked up my bike, and then they helped me roll it down this little berm. And
Oh, there you go. That was nice.
Get back to dry land.
Was this the trip we went on?
No,
No,
it's a
this
different trip.
Oh,
now. This was
This was
yesterday.
like yesterday, day
yesterday.
before that, yeah.
This is fresh.
So,
Just smell it.
it happens. You gotta learn.
so are we gonna,
That's what I told him. So
Yeah, no.
that's
good.
And you can see in his face.
That he fucked up and then he learned from
shit.
it. Like, yeah.
God damn, that freaked
see,
the fuck
you
out of
probably,
me.
Well, really-
your ass probably puckered so hard you were stuck to the seat.
well, no, what really scared me is as it was happening, I was like, all right, hopefully I stop before this cliff. Because what scared me is as soon as I looked down that hill, I was like, whoa, I could have went down that thing.
Yeah,
that's
long
the
ways
after
down.
the
And
fact moment.
that's what scared me. It wasn't
Oh,
like,
it's still
Here comes the shit.
it wasn't
Oh,
really
more to the-
it wasn't
I'm
really what I
not
was
even sure
doing
what
at the
happened.
time.
Are those going home
I have
gifts?
no idea.
Yeah.
I need some rolls at home.
Oh, there's
Go
one.
for it.
Jesus, they're throwing toilet paper around the fucking office. So,
Well, I think I'm going to give my son props. Although he had a valuable lesson. We all go, and we even when Redial and I are teaching, we were sitting there, we're doing a debrief, or we're sitting like at a break. So look, I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. Everyone's
no,
going to
we
make
screw
mistakes.
up. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But that's how as humans, that's how we learn.
right.
So Drake learned a valuable lesson. Just because there wasn't no sign, if you can't see through that curve, then you need to make sure, because that was a decreasing raised curve.
I can tell you what he learned in one word. Woo! Overconfidence.
Ooh.
Got cocky and thought, I can totally handle that curve at 3 times the posted limit.
Wait, was it
No,
posted?
there wasn't any posted.
He said-
There wasn't
posted-
no post on that
the
one.
sign.
Well, still.
The
So how do you know? So
if
that
the
your
curve's
logic,
before that-
whoa.
so your
Remember-
logic does not work.
No,
you
if
can't
he
3
said the
times
curve
post
before
nothing.
that said 30 miles an hour.
No,
he was
no,
doing
no,
them
no,
at
no, no.
85.
Okay, well
Oh,
look.
he said more
You
than
can
that.
always accelerate in the corner when you start
Look,
slower.
look,
Right.
look. Okay, so the turns that had no signs at all, I was going about 100 and exiting like close to 110, 115.
Right. Now, give me one road in the United States where 100 miles an hour is an acceptable speed.
Anywhere.
Ever.
Anywhere.
Montana.
If a CHP pulls you over, you will go to jail for that kind of speed on a mountain road.
They don't have CHP in Montana.
Autobahn.
Go ahead and say
You know
it.
what I'm
son. You
saying,
got to
though?
catch me first.
Right, good to catch me.
Catch me
But here's the
outside.
thing, bro.
How about that?
No matter how fast you are, you might outrun the cruiser, You might outrun the motor cop. You will never outrun the helicopter or the Nextel. Period.
That's not true. That's not true.
Wait. Why are we drinking and running from
Okay,
cops?
yeah.
No,
Okay,
no.
hang on. Well,
I'm saying I got a buddy who was dicking around on the freeway doing wheelies and shit. Set it down. Got the berries and cherries on him. He ran
Berries and cherries.
the red and blue lights.
Berries and cherries.
He ran to his house, dumped his bike in the front yard, ran in the house. The cops showed up and arrested him. 5 years later, they let him out, and he still has to pay the $120,000 bill to the state for the gas it took to get the chopper off the ground,
Yep.
the crew they had to pay to fly the fucking thing, all the cops that were chasing him and all their fuel. They tacked that shit on
I think
top
you need to
of
leave
the
this kid
jail
alone.
time.
yeah.
Hey, leave him alone.
Yeah,
Stop. Leave him
so
alone.
anyways,
I got your back, dude. Leave him alone.
Drake, you did a
Whatever.
good job.
I mean, this
on-
had
No,
nothing
I'm
to do with
saying.
cops.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying you handled it appropriately, but it didn't have to be that way.
Well, no. I'm gonna.
If
back
you'd
up again.
approached the
here's
corner
thing,
properly-
Here's the thing, though. That's the fun thing about sometimes when you just do what you do and learn from what you're doing. Because I mean, if you got to push your boundaries, because you'll never know where your boundaries are if you don't push them.
right.
Yep.
So he
This is
did.
true.
Now he knows.
Yeah, now you know.
Now he knows. Okay, this one here, I can't do that again. Because if he knew everything, it wouldn't be fun to ride, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
And it was, and
Zig,
it was
right?
Right.
If you know everything what's going on and you're perfectly at your limit every time, it's not fun anymore.
No.
You might as well just do midget hookers.
Yeah,
and
with mine, I've never pushed it to the limit cornering.
Well,
It can go a
Yeah,
lot
no.
faster than I've taken it.
Yeah, 55 is not a fucking fast limit.
I think that's up to the rider.
It really
Yeah,
is.
it
but
is.
so it was a very sobering ride.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
that's good.
through the rest of of getting out of Angels Crest, and then
Sure.
we get gas. So, but again, I wasn't putting my son on the spot, but he did a good job of he. There was a lot of things we talk
Executing.
about. We talk about
Yeah.
how you can break down thinking about something.
Sure.
Okay, I want you, like, sometimes I'll do this. Like, I'll have a student say, okay, reach for your water bottle. And they'll do this. And I'll say, okay, now, when you're writing, now break that down into about 100 thoughts by the time you reach and lifted up that bottle.
Yeah.
That's what goes
Yep.
through it. So he
So instead of just
executed-
losing your shit and grabbing a
Right.
fistful of brake, there was still thought. It was, okay,
Yes.
now I'm exiting my lane. What can I do about it?
Right.
Now I'm on the shoulder out of traffic. What am I going to do now? Because there's still a cliff coming.
And can I start singing R. Kelly? I think
thought
I can
didn't-
fly.
Right. The thought didn't stop until the bike stopped.
Right.
And that's good.
And I'm glad that he was okay. There was a lot of dirt coming out of your fairing, huh?
Yeah.
It was funny because I said, okay, we'll fire it up. He fired it up, and dirt started pouring out of his
you go.
fairing.
Wow. Just rattling.
So,
those.
good job to my son, and he had a learning lesson. And like I said, I've done the same thing. I was not mad at him whatsoever.
But I guess
Just
what?
laughing.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
run
well, you
wide
have
in a
to- you
couple
have
of
to
ways.
laugh.
Funny. It
You
was
have to
kind of
laugh.
funny. I did.
out somebody's okay, it's like,
So okay, so now we finished going through Crest, and of course Dylan passes 9 Mile. We have no idea where
Gone.
he's at. So we went down 9 Mile. Then I figured he'd be at Angels Crest in 9 Mile. He wasn't there, so I'm like, going, well, he's gonna be at Angels Forest, Angels Crest. It doesn't matter. He knows how. If he just keeps on heading south, he'll make it.
Yeah, he'll get home.
Right. So he ends up catching up to us, and so now we are we're almost home.
Like a mile away from home.
Yeah, literally. Well, a couple miles. We're on the 10 East. We are exiting Etiwanda. Now, when you exit Etiwanda, that is a 90-degree turn.
Yep.
And what happens is it's a left-hander as you come off the off-ramp, and then a 90-degree turn to the right.
Yep.
So you got to break your bike down. So Dylan is still pumped with adrenaline. So he makes a left, and then he goes right in at 90-degree.
Oh no.
Drake's in front of me. I'm watching Dylan, and I watch him lean that bike over, and I see his boot touch,
Oh no.
and then all of a sudden we watch his rear tire just go right out.
Oh.
No, it gets better. You're never gonna fucking believe this. All right, that bike slides out. He's already leaned over, so he just slides. There was no impact.
Right.
All right, and he slides and he's and I'm like, shit. I just watched my son low side his motorcycle, and then he jumps up and he's like, damn it, And then Drake pulls up. Drake hops off his bike and they run over there, and then they pick the bike up, move to the side. And so now the first thing on Dylan's mind, he's like going out, and he doesn't want to look at the right hand side of the motorcycle. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like going, wait a second, there's nothing there. His bike slid when the rear tire went out. He had his frame slider on there.
Only his frame slider.
Only his frame slider got rashed up.
No.
Did not touch. There's not a scratch anywhere else on his bike. And mind you, his bike slid like 50, 60 feet.
Yeah.
Just on the frame slider and the rear tire. Just like this.
Wow.
What the fuck? Didn't touch his peg.
Yeah.
Didn't touch the brake of the mirror. Nothing. And he just got his bike painted.
He had the frame slider on the rear and the front.
No, yeah. He has the rear frame slider too, but that had the smallest nick. It's as if I had a tool and accidentally like scraped the bottom.
Wow.
Nice.
That's good.
How lucky is that?
I've never seen that.
His leathers got scuffed up. The bike was okay.
It was pretty dumb because his bike had a worse crash than I did, and mine had more injuries.
Right. He broke his mirror.
I think
Nice.
And I scratched up my engine casing.
Oh, and broke your windscreen crack too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you know where I'll have the same thought right now. Is, well, fuck the leathers. The bike's okay.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
I can get new leathers. But see, he was wearing leathers.
Well, now here's the thing. So when we got back to the house, I wasn't mad at him. You know what I mean? But although when I was standing there and we got his bike fired up, we looked at. I looked at both Drake and I looked at Dylan and I said, "Okay, now you fucked up today and you fucked up today. We are right. We are almost home. Calm down." I had to say that because at that point I was like, "All right, this is just a little too much. A little too much goddamn testosterone."
Yeah.
Okay,
That happens.
so we made it to the house and we kind of laughed. We laughed about it. I'm like going, dude, I cannot believe that your guys' bikes are in the shape that they're in for what you had to deal with. Drake almost went off a cliff, and Dylan, it just missed flipping over that center island thing on oncoming traffic.
Yeah, the bike would not have been so pretty.
What the hell?
Yeah.
How lucky can you be?
Yeah.
So, I just I thought that was just awesome.
Well, and it goes to show you that even like your boys have been around bikes since they were babies, and they've got an instructor for a dad who's constantly on their ass teaching them proper technique, and they still screw up. Everybody screws up sometimes.
Yep.
And that's just the way it's gonna be.
Ain't that right, Turbo?
Yeah.
So
No
good
shit.
job, son. Just want
Good job, son.
he just totally just
Juked out. Bye.
Well,
I'm
was
out
it
of
wrong to tell him congratulations as he walked out the door?
You did good, Will.
All right,
It's all right.
so let me see. We got I got a message here.
Uh-oh.
All right. Whose
Whose
phone's
phone's
ringing?
ringing?
Whose phone's ringing?
Somebody heard
It's
you
not
talking.
mine.
Not
What the
mine.
hell, Mike?
Mine's off. I turned mine on silent after I got done with my work call, so
Yeah,
not mine.
We'll save that for later.
So where's my package?
I suggest you type in the 1Z tracking number into the tracking site.
Well,
I look like a human tracking just dick.
Shut up, Doug.
Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to join us, if you had a mishap, did you do something, then that and you learned from it,
like getting married.
Yeah, getting married. That's why.
chat with us on YouTube where we're live streaming Kaotic Radio, Zig Zone, or you can send go on to my post on ZIG space RAY, and then go on to my post for the Biker Alley, and let me know what you guys think, or you can call in at 909-360-8330. You don't have to be shy to call. We understand that, but if you're the texting kind of person, you can always do the live chat.
If you're a keyboard warrior, type it out.
Email.
Right? Right? Okay, so now let's go into the whole distracted awareness.
Huh? What?
Huh?
What's going on?
I'm
All right.
distracted.
Hold on, I got a text.
So, right. Now, one of my things, which is just really bugs the shit up. We already know because we'll all share something that we've experienced, or someone that's close to us has experienced, or an article that we've read. One of the stupidest things is doing the hands-free deal, and they said that you have to have a mount up on your dash or in the corner
On the
of
windscreen,
the
yeah,
You're
windscreen,
just not
whatever.
allowed to touch it at
Yeah.
all.
You're not supposed to touch your phone
Actually, it
at
should
all
even
anymore.
be on your
Okay.
windshield.
It's kind of like your cock when you're
Right.
driving. You can't touch it.
What?
Whoa,
Well, who said that?
No, let's not go
Easy
there.
now.
You notice who I was looking at when I said that, Jim?
Yeah, no, don't.
Hey,
This,
try not to push rules on all of us.
Yeah,
now.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
Cock push-ups?
I that's not fair.
I guess you can only do one.
So my thing is so it's in your face. So if
my
it
phone,
doesn't-
Jesus, guys, come on.
my face 'cause
whacking ourselves.
You had to have known that was.
So it doesn't matter where your cell phone's at. If
It's still a
hands free.
distraction.
If you're driving down the road, and then you want to look up in the corner right there at your email or your text, where's your focus?
Not on the fucking road.
Not on the road. Not on the fucking road. And you cannot. It is a proven fact. You cannot focus on your cell phone and the road at the same time.
No.
Nobody can. Nobody's that ambidextrous as far as their brain is concerned and their attention span.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Nope.
It's one thing I love about riding the motorcycle all the time. People go, well, you probably text when you drive. I go, ha, not a fucking chance. I
Right?
can't hold the phone.
No, my phone is in my saddlebag,
Yeah.
plugged into a music jack so I can hear my
Exactly.
music, but I don't know shit about no text. I don't know shit about no phone calls. If I have my volume on, sometimes my Bluetooth rings, but other than
Yeah.
that, I don't know diddly squat about what's going on my phone until I get where I'm going.
So it doesn't make sense that would be considered
Better.
legal.
Yeah, it's better
Or-
now.
Yeah. Well, it just put, you can have your phone, but
As long
you
as
gotta
your
put-
hands free, so that way you're not distracted.
Well, and yeah,
Really?
that was the old law, was hands-free, because then the addition they passed that is you're not allowed to touch it at all, because a lot of people, you would see them, they weren't on their phone, but they'd be holding it in their goddamn hand as
Yeah.
they drove down
Or
the
no,
road.
it
They're
was on
using
their lap,
speakerphone
on their
and
lap.
putting it in front of their fucking face.
Yeah.
It's like, you know
Fucking
your
love
vision
that
is
shit.
blocked.
This when you're talking into the
Yeah,
internet? What
just
the
put it up to your ear.
Nobody can see you, Bacon.
Right.
Well, I did. Well, watch this. Okay. So
He's holding up his phone.
Use your
to
words,
say-
bro.
wait,
Use your
wait,
words.
Fuck you. Yeah. See, look
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck
You!
Yes.
So
We're on
so
video.
your attention span is not focused on the highway. Now I'm gonna just say a personal experience. This was just me and the boys when we took off on Saturday. We're heading down the 210. We're gonna get ready to take a break, so I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can. When we're on the 210, it got backed up. Now, just from when we got from the 5710, the 210 junction, now you're taking the 210 until
Oh,
we
not
got to
there.
the 210 breaking off from the 134.
Yep.
We almost got hit at least 15 times. And every single
Jesus.
time, I'm watching either someone like this, someone's like this, or someone is down here like this.
You know they can't
They,
see.
they,
you.
can't
think
see
just,
you.
they think just because the whole traffic's only doing 5 to 10 miles
Yeah,
an hour,
no.
oh, now I'm not going that fast.
That
so
makes
let me
it-
go ahead and take...
Let me check everything now.
Yeah.
Right.
You can always tell the texting driver because they're looking down at their dick and smiling when they should be looking at the fucking road.
Thank you.
Hey, you can't tell me you never look at your dick and smile.
And there's
Not
a
in the
slow
car.
swerve.
Really?
I know.
Then you're not doing it right.
Really? I do.
I look at that fucking thing all the time, dude. Me and him got a fucking.
It's safer
we
than
look at-
cell phones.
Hey, I said you can play with your dick. I didn't say your
Yeah,
passenger
that's
couldn't
not
play with your dick.
distracting at all.
I like to stand in front of the mirror in the bathroom and jump up and down.
I've been doing cock push-ups.
Oh, you
like
like,
to-
you
you
like
do-
to see your belly jiggle?
Yeah, yeah.
That too.
Oh, shut up. You guys all know about the helicopter. Don't even
Oh
start.
yeah, the hell.
We broke it out. We're all guilty of that. That's it. We're giving it up.
Shit.
If you say you've never done it, you're a fucking liar, or you got a vagina.
All right. When's the last time you did the
Jesus.
helicopter, JJ?
Shit, I don't know the last time, but yeah, I've done it.
Today.
Fuck my ass. What
I don't
else?
remember what day last week,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Oh, does it have to be a time? Because there's so many of them.
I say I think I seriously haven't done that shit since I played like high school football.
You are so full of bullshit.
oh, you
Now I'm dead serious.
fucking guy.
You think I want to look at myself in the mirror? Look at me. I'm not that fucking great looking.
It don't matter if you look at yourself. You've got to play with the helicopter.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the tassels, man.
I don't like hitting myself on the chin.
Jesus.
So.
What are you trying to suck it? What are you bending
All right,
over?
So stay tuned. Bike Rally, Zig Zone. Again, we're live streaming on YouTube. And you can call in 99360-8330. It's not motorcycle. It is Distracted Driver Awareness Month. So if you have anything you want to say, call in or chat on in, and we will be right back in 2 and 2.
pass her by, like I found a gap, I just ran the red light and tried to go catch him.
Yeah.
But it was like there were so many of them, it was too late. I couldn't find where he went.
I don't get it. I really don't. It's like if you've watched that and you see, but it's funny how they can pull out cameras for a fucking fight between two people, or a fucking, like you can pull 90 fucking videos of this fucking thing, but you can't do an accident.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Well, and that's why all the intersections have the cameras, is so they can research accidents.
Well, yeah,
but
which
have
is
a lot of
funny
car
because they don't
cameras.
ever fucking use them.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people are installing those car cameras now
The
for
dash cams
various
and stuff,
purposes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cam.
For the accidental.
Well, when
booze
Rusty
on the side of the road.
goes with me in my truck, I'm like, what are you? Because he's always having it up there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's all videotaping. I'm like, you videotape every time we go somewhere? He goes, yeah.
He did that with him when I was driving with him, yeah.
Yeah, and
Fixing
you're
my
like, what are you
shop.
doing?
He's just holding his phone up, just recording nothing.
He's just doing this, and he's like this, and you're going, what? Because it's distracting me. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? He's all videotaping.
He's driving with his phone.
No, he's the passenger.
No, he's the passenger.
He gets bored. He gets
And
very
he's just-
bored
he
easily. But he videotapes everything. He's okay. Watch this fucking guy. He's commentating. Watch this fucking guy. Watch. I'm gonna videotape his ass. Yeah, you fucker. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Rusty's an intense person. Bevan even chimed in because they're chiming a little bit late. Just a few minutes ago about the boys. It says, Beth says, they're glad they're okay. Everett says, I'm glad the boys are okay. Frame Stars will save you thousands in body work.
Thousands.
Obviously, that frame starter that Dylan Hunter's bike saved him thousands.
But me and Jordy have got thousands of miles underneath each other.
But where did he buy this frame slider from? I bet it was from a motorcycle shop.
I bet it was from Avenger Cycle.
And what's the number to that motorcycle
What a
shop?
great shop that place is.
You know what?
I like that fucking guy.
Dude, I had brakes done today by that place. When I was on my way home, I was used to soft brakes. Oh, I fucking grabbed the front brake way too hard. I was like, oh,
shit.
Oh.
And what's the name of the shop?
That is Avenger Cycle Works, and they're at 909-387-9700.
So if you want to do stoppies all the time,
unasked for.
and of course, Ephraim had to chime in with does football. We are Cowboys fans, and he says, and save that Raider paint job.
Oh,
silver and black. Oh,
I mean the Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Raiders.
LV Raiders.
LV Raiders.
Speaking of distracted driving,
lost values.
One way to save yourself and combat the distracted driving idiots.
Shoot them. Oh, sorry.
Well, there's the illegal route like that, or make sure you maintain your bike. Make sure you maintain your brakes, your tire pressure, your chain.
Good job, Jordy.
All that stuff.
Fuck, somebody's thinking in this group.
and always have 3 outs. Like
Congratulations.
Butthole.
Think in terms of like 3 ways to escape a situation.
Yeah, leave yourself an out.
Like Houdini.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work for him the last one.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, do you know how he died? You know how he died?
Yeah, choking on Golden Corral.
No, seriously. Houdini used to do it. Wasn't really a
fuck
trick.
it. Here we go.
But he would let people punch him in the stomach, right? And he would tense his muscles.
Internal
and he would-
bleeding.
Yeah. Well, someone snuck up on him and socked him when he wasn't prepared for it, and bruised his insides, and he died of internal bleeding. It had nothing to do with his magic
what?
show.
Are you serious?
I didn't know that.
So, yeah,
Thank you.
like this pro boxer came up and just fucking punched him in the stomach when he wasn't expecting it, so he didn't tense.
Yeah.
And it fucked up his insides.
I've had a few girls that didn't tense, and that happened to them.
When you punch them in the stomach, it's
destroy
called
their insides.
It's called donkey punching.
You're not supposed to punch.
But no,
girls.
seriously, that's how Houdini died. It had
did
nothing to do
you
with
know
his
what?
magic
Actually,
tricks.
no, seriously, I did not know that. I thought he died doing a magic trick.
I thought he did too. I thought like drowned or something.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
Read a book, boys.
You guys watch too many,
Fuck that.
too many fucking movies.
You
Too
heard
many
it here
movies.
first on the Zigzag.
Yeah.
Right?
Watch, you're gonna be fuck comments. He died when?
You know, people still recreate his tricks too because they're fucking insane.
Well, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, so Houdini didn't die in a box under the water?
No.
And make sure your girl tenses up so you don't destroy her insides.
absolutely.
That's the lesson from today's show.
just
choke
helping
her
out the next
first.
generation,
Yeah,
bro.
So she's really relaxed.
Yeah. Or you can try the dolphin.
Jesus, don't even go
Oh,
there. We're not even gonna share that shit right now. Stop.
Oh, but now I'm fucking curious.
No,
After
you are
the show-
not
after the
curious.
show,
I
you'll
promise you, you're not.
Yeah.
If you want to know about the dolphin, call in 909
No, you do not.
330.
Please do not call on that. I swear to God.
Mike, go ahead and tell us about the dolphin story.
Oh my God.
Mike doesn't know about the dolphin.
I don't know
story.
nothing about no dolphins.
See, there he goes, trying to play
doesn't know.
Only
innocent.
dolphin I know is Flipper.
Oh yeah, that's what it can be called.
Don't. Just don't. Please. For the love of all that is holy, just don't. Please.
Oh, but your mom's listening. She'll be thrilled.
I know she's listening. She will not be thrilled.
Make with the dolphin story, goddammit.
That's God.
If you got a chick that sounds like that, keep her at home, bro.
Wow.
Oh, that's
you were
why
gonna say keeper.
I
was like,
forgot.
He likes the girls hairy.
Mike's a big guy, so he likes Wookiees.
Oh, really?
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Hey, big girls need
He
love
likes
too.
Harry. He likes Harry.
Ew, fuck no. Big girls, all right. Harry, get the fuck out of here.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Jesus Christ, man, stop it.
Mike's a Mog, half man, half dog. He's his own best friend.
Dude, Spaceballs was awesome.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They were supposed to make a second one.
Yeah, they are.
This is the section of the show where everything goes downhill.
But Bill Pullman died.
Real quick.
Well, we tried. We really did try.
We did, but we have to pay some bills. So we're gonna
We pay
take
bills?
We're still doing that?
You think?
We do that?
All
right.
Can we do like an EBT card?
No.
Oh.
Can we do an EBT card?
Yeah. EBT accepted.
I got EBT in my wallet.
I bet you do.
You can slide it through my ass crack. It'll probably go through.
Really?
Oh, jeez.
$5,000.
Oh, Jesus. That's gonna be on your fucking tombstone.
I
Put two of them up your ass.
Nope, just $5,000.
$5,000.
$5,000. How much is it for a sport?
I literally had a repair that was $5,000, and he thought I was fucking kidding. He goes, so what's
You know why?
Because
every fucking time I come to your shop, you say $5,000, Zig.
I want to punch him in the face. I've asked for a number, dude. Give me a number. 5,000. Haha, that's funny. No, seriously. How much do I have to go get? 5,000. I need to know if I had to rob a fucking bank, Zig. How much do I need? Just bring enough to pay for it. What the fuck is the number? Just give me the number, man. I need a number so I can go to the bank and bring it out. Just bring me what you think it's worth.
That's right.
$2.
$49.99.
Stick around. We'll be right back. We'll pay a little bit of bills. It's KAOTICRadio.com, the Zig's on Biker Alley. We'll be right back to 2 and 2.
With the dolphin.
Mikey?
Mikey.
Fall Out Boy.
Okay.
Okay, I don't listen to Fall Out Boy, so.
No.
That was
Cheers.
the case of the cheers. All right, want to make sure I give a shout out. One of the things that is really awesome is the reruns. Is there are some shows that happen when I'm working. It's either I'm teaching on the weekend, with Redial.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, I can't sit there and listen to Kaotic Radio, but we do have replays. You can always go on. You can check on the Kaotic Radio. What was it on Facebook, Mikey?
He's not listening.
He is.
Mikey!
He's not even there. Don't even have his ears on. So I'm looking right at him.
Oh, he's talking to Jimmy.
Okay. Anyways.
See, he's distracted.
You can go on to Chaotic Radio.
He's distracted.
Yep, distracted driving. This is what happens.
Mikey.
He's not even looking through his windshield.
What's the problem happened?
If someone wants to get the idea of when the replays are being done and they want to go on Facebook, where do they go?
Yeah.
Help us out here.
Where do they want to play the replays?
If they want to find out what replay is playing, they can go on Facebook to Chaotic Radio.
The Kaotic Radio Facebook page or the Kaotic website, but the Facebook page will give you the updates for the replays.
Very good.
Thank you.
So,
Jesus.
And there's a
that wasn't that hard.
And I can't sit there and mention all the shows. You know what I mean?
There's
but
a lot.
You want to make sure there's a lot of shows. But I've been catching up on the Black Lung show, which is on Sundays, and I'm usually teaching with Redial. Of many instructors. So I can't. Obviously, we got the new show, which is the Cannabis Couch.
Zig, do you have two pairs of glasses on right now?
Yes, I do. See, I got my sunglasses and I got my reading glasses right here. That is fucking multitasking, dude.
Do you do that while you drive?
Wait, are the sunglasses? Are they
drive the motorcycle?
No, are the
I
sunglasses a prescription? Or are they just regular?
They're just regular.
Okay.
They're just regular. And we have a show, there's a happy hour show, which is awesome because they tell you about a lot of local places to go for, good hors d'oeuvre, appetizers and drinks.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Or good meals.
And Horror's Divorce.
And of course, I love hors d'oeuvres. Of course, you got Dutchie, the punk DJ. He's rocking it, consistently. But in his shows, it cracks me up because I try to find out how many times he'll say "fuck" during his show.
And what's the number?
You got to take a shot every time he says "fuck."
Right?
We're drunk.
And that's Friday starting at 3, and then of course, the Cannabis Cow starts at 4 on Mondays, 4 to 6 on Mondays. Then you have Beautiful Disaster, which is on Tuesdays at 4. So then, of course, Live According to the Lambo. That's the new one that we have in the morning show, which is an awesome show. That's pretty. I'm telling you one thing, man. This guy can really get intense with his conversations and what he thinks life should be. And I'm telling you, I laugh my ass off every morning while I'm doing all my stuff. Ephraim chimed in and said he mentioned.
Just put your glasses back
lane.
on.
I am. How many fucking? He said good topic for lane spin. It's supposed to be done between the lanes 1 and 2, not 2 and 3.
No. Yes.
Yep.
Why do people do that shit?
I got no idea.
I can tell you why.
Of course.
You can lane share as you're working your way to
over
the 1 and 2, between the 1 and 2. But that's not the one to go on ass through.
I'm expecting to see a bike on my left side if I'm in the middle lane. I'm expecting a bike to see them. When they scare the crap out of me when they come on the right and they run it, I'm like, where are you going? Because I'm thinking, okay, they're going to get off. Nope, they keep going.
Yep.
Like, move over. What are you doing?
We actually cover lane splitting now in the curriculum.
Because it's
actually a
legal
discussion.
now. Because you can do it, right?
It is, and it's a discussion.
Because before it was like a taboo kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't really talk about it because it wasn't legal-ish.
It just wasn't illegal.
Well,
it wasn't
illegal.
Yeah.
Now here's a bike needs to have constant air. We don't have the same cooling system. If your bike is water cooled. Redial's bike is air cooled. He doesn't have a radiator on there.
No. Both my bikes are air cooled.
He needs to have air
thought that was
moving
liquid-cooled.
on that.
Nope.
No.
Well, I learned something today.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Your bike is liquid cooled.
Yeah.
Yes, your bike.
It still gets hot as fuck.
But it still gets hot as fuck. You can't be sitting. So now here's the deal. We've talked about this before, but me and Redial, we cover this when we're sitting at breaks. I say, 1, your bike has to have constant air flowing on to keep it cool. 2, If you're stuck in traffic and you're in a car and you have your AC on or whatever, you have a filtration system that helps you filter out all the
exhaust.
The exhaust that's coming from other vehicles. If you're on a motorcycle, you're sucking that shit in.
Oh yeah, because
and
it's when you film it.
So okay, let me just do this. Let me just go ahead and go inside my garage when I get home and turn my motorcycle on and lay there for about 3 hours.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's the same thing. That's people. That's why one of the reasons why we're allowed to lane share. Otherwise, you're gonna have riders falling left and right, right in front of you because they're asphyxiated.
Yeah. And then you're gonna have to stop.
No, they won't.
No, here's the problem. Here's the problem: is right now there is no lane splitting taught as a technique on a bike. We talk about it in the classroom, but we don't have any exercises that have you practice it.
Well, yeah,
and nobody else does either because it's not legal anywhere else but California.
Right.
They're
as
trying
far
to
as
make
the
it
United
legal in
States
some
are concerned,
states,
and they've been fighting that for years.
Yeah,
they've been fighting it for years.
But that's the thing is, it's anywhere else, any other country, lane splitting is encouraged, and there's lots of reasons why. I wrote a paper on this for college.
You can see down the road and figure out who's
well,
going to be the one to cause it.
They actually does it
for the rider?
for actually done it for mass traffic because if you take the size of a motorcycle and you put them in the middle of what the two cars, you can put one more car forward and you get more car, and then the traffic
it reduces
congestion.
It's safer for the motorcyclist because it reduces our chance of being
because we're put in the middle of where there's an open gap.
Right.
You don't want a motorcycle cookie.
It's safer for the riders because we don't get rear-ended, but it's also better for congestion, and it reduces road wear because we're using portions of the pavement that the cars don't.
Right.
So the roads wear out less, so you have to repave them less, so it works out better for taxpayers.
Speaking of that shit, why is it the Caltrans, if you're listening to Caltrans, fuck you. Why do you fix part of the freeway that's not broken and fucking take out little chunks and make it worse?
That's where they bury the bodies.
It's I mean, it's just like
that's where they bury the bodies of people like you that they just whacked when they bitch about stuff.
They're not burying liberals. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because there'd be a lot of fucking squares.
It's like any business. It's the whiffum, the what's in it for me.
You guys want to bitch about something?
I've wanted to
bitch about everything.
No, you want to bitch about something?
They cut out a square.
I got a bitch here.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What the fuck did they do with the fast track, bringing the fast track further down the 91, but it's always dead stopped?
Money, yo.
Oh, that's only during regular traffic hours.
Dude, it's fucking terrible. Like everybody got excited because they thought they were widening the 91 to get an extra carpool lane or some shit. No, it was a fast track lane.
No,
and
they said it was going to be fast track from the beginning.
Always stopped every time I ride that highway.
No, and you know because people always try to get out at the very last
and you know what
seconds.
the fucked up part is? There's no break, so it starts at by your house, right?
Yeah,
and then fucking goes all the way to the 134 or the 241,
241,
the toll road. So it's really it's almost useless.
Can you still take a motorcycle through the 3+ lane for free?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You still have to have the fast track card, but they raised it to like $55 a month if you don't like actually charge on it.
No, it's just 30 bucks and it's only $2. I have one. I got one for the big rig. It's $30 and then it's $2.
I thought it went from $2 to $55.
What?
It depends on how much you use it.
Yeah.
No, if you use 20
the base charge.
No,
like if you don't use it.
No, it's $2.
It's like $2.
Okay, that's what it was.
Because I got mine, and you have to use $25 a month to get the $2 maintenance fee waived, or if not, it's $2. Because I don't use it that often, just when I go towards San Juan Capistrano and stuff like that. And I love the fucking thing. I love my fast track.
Am I still on Jordy's fast track? I have no idea.
No, you're not.
He added me for like a day so we could go to the IMS show and not hit all the fucking traffic.
You're a dick.
Okay.
I'm really glad I checked because I was going to
transponder.
Talk to me out afterward. Yes.
So if he's on yours, they can just read the plate and get it. You don't have.
You can put your plate in there.
Oh, put me on yours.
That's exactly why I didn't want to use it.
Hey, lean out there and tell Drake give me my phone back.
Yeah, give me your phone.
I want it on for 15 minutes.
In the outside
charging. But Roy from the Roy and Jimmy show, he used to ride. Yep. And when I walked out at the last break, he said that he had gotten taken out on the freeway.
Yeah.
And this is back in '96, and he said that the driver took off.
Yeah. Came across a double yellow, hit him in the carpool lane, and then left.
Yep.
And that's the thing.
You know what though? What it is, it's the fight or flight thing, and I think they get scared and they just go.
Hey, did they ever catch that Civic that did that intentionally?
Civic. When?
Yeah, there was a
I've heard
Civic
that black
like about
Civic,
a month
there was
ago.
3 riders, and he actually swerved over and hit one of the guys.
No, but did you hear about the old guy who fucking took him
Oh,
out. He got
jail.
9 years.
They're putting
How
him
many?
in jail.
15.
Jail,
It was like
15 years.
It was in
Jail.
like Texas or something.
I saw
Yeah.
that video again today. Somebody shared it. I
Yep,
was like,
he
yeah,
got
they
15
charged
years.
his ass.
15 years he's going to jail.
That's
Good.
life for him. Because
So you're an old bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to die.
Good. Now you're
anyways.
gonna die
Yep.
in jail, you bastard.
Now they're going to split his lane.
Hey, now he gets
Oh.
free food.
Right?
He said now they're gonna split his lane.
Jesus Christ, man. Come on, it's the elderly, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was one. He was fucking. Literally, he's just on the videos saying, "Oh, well, you
Yeah.
fucking tried to kill him. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't
You
care."
fucking
That's all
tried
he
to
said.
run him. You tried to
cares
kill
now.
him. Yeah, I don't fucking care.
Guarantee he cares now.
There's probably going to be another rider that's in prison for something. It's going to fuck his shit up.
They're going to fuck him up anyways. You got to remember, criminals that are in jail, they have fucking morals to shit, dude. Even though they do some weird shit. I got friends, man. They're like, just because they're criminals and shit, they've got.
There's a code. It's just not the same as our code.
Yeah. Like if you're a rapist, even though they're murderers and they
Oh, yeah,
kill them
they'll
in
fuck
weird
you
fucking
up.
things, they will fuck you up.
Yep.
You're a wife beater, or you hit children, and they can murder millions of people, thousands and thousands of weird ways. You're gonna get fucked up.
Right.
That's why they usually separate like the big pedophiles and serial killers
Yeah.
from the general pop.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to bring up. Since now you brought
General
the,
pop.
brought
That's what
the.
I brought up a lot of
Were
things.
you okay?
There was a
went
bug.
like this.
I seen
went
it.
like this and took like.
Yeah. It was a bug, man.
Hey,
It's like a little
I had
fruit fly in here.
He thought you were eyeballing him, bro.
I thought he was giving
Holy
me the stink eye.
shit, man!
Well, he's
you
fucking.
think I was gonna do
He's
the
doing
Three
the bacon
Stooges?
dance.
Hey Mo.
Hey, Mo.
I fucking flipped out.
It's all them drugs I've done.
I'm
recently.
driving. I'm driving. I'm not riding. Mike, I'm driving a truck.
Car.
Driving
Camaro.
a car, a vehicle with 4 fucking wheels.
Mike is absent.
That's 2 motorcycles.
That's okay. Mike will hear the replay.
Mike
Then
is
he can-
absent.
Yeah.
He can get mad when he can't talk back.
Yeah.
Quit.
So I'm going down Harupa, and I'm almost at Sierra.
Mhm.
And you know, like when you're watching a movie, and then you there's like that intense moment where the person, like whoever is the focal actor at that point,
Right.
notices something that's going to combine to be a really bad thing.
Yeah.
And
Just like
he's
Final
looking,
Destination.
and he's looking at something, and he's looking at something else. And, he's
And Jordy,
looking
for
back.
you, this would be porn.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm listening.
So I look over at this chick, and she's got her phone right in front of her.
Yeah.
Watching a movie or something.
And here comes
Just
the
trust
truck
me,
going
just
the other
her,
direction.
and she's going down the rope, and I'm looking at her because I notice this shit. I'm a rider. All of us
Yeah.
as riders here, our
Already
awareness
fucking knew.
is a lot higher than
Oh,
those that are
I never
driving a
noticed
car.
that.
It has to be.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up,
Okay.
dolphin.
So I notice everything around me. I'm looking at people's cars, even when I'm driving a car. I have a cage around me. I'm protected, but
Yeah.
I
You
don't
still
want to
do it.
do it. I still do it,
Yep.
and I can see her. And then I look ahead, and we're probably about a half a mile before we're getting to Sierra.
Right.
Yep.
The light's red. The light turns red, and I start seeing this lady, and she's pushing a baby carriage.
Oh.
No.
And she's walking off the
Yeah.
and now, mind you, we're traveling at 45 miles an hour, 45 50
Jesus.
miles an hour. And I look back at her, and I look back at the lady crossing the street. I'm looking back at this lady, and she's got her phone right in front of her fucking face.
Oh, the entire view is
Yep.
blocked.
And I'm just, and I could see everything. You know, like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
seen something
Permission.
happening.
You knew there was something wrong.
And as we got closer, I just laid on my horn, right? And by this time, we were a good maybe 100 feet from the crosswalk,
shit.
doing 45 miles an hour.
Jesus Christ.
So I just laid on the horn, and she just kind of like went like this, and she just nailed her like, because she reached.
Yeah. Made
She
her eye
didn't look at
contact
me.
up.
She didn't look at me.
She looked up.
She just nailed her brakes.
And
Nice.
she's seen.
The
Now
people.
she's seen the lady with the carriage right in front of her in the crosswalk and the
fuck.
red light, and just nailed the brakes. And she's like, you know.
Oh fuck.
And I look, and the lady that's pushing her cart she froze.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She actually stopped walking. It wasn't like she took off.
Yeah.
She like this, like in shock.
That's normally what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
This lady stopped. I swear to God, for me to Mike.
Wow.
Okay, now you're talking about a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I roll my window down. She already had her window part of the road down, and I'm yelling. I'm like, put your fucking phone down. What the hell? And I'm just cussing this lady out. Cussing her out. And she looked at me, and guess what she did?
Fuck you.
She went right back to her. Now that she's up, went right back to her
guy's
phone
like
to
yelling at me.
finish.
I can't believe that. How rude.
That's probably what she was doing. Oh my God, I got a guy sitting next to me yelling
She's
at
probably
me.
Snapchatting.
These motorcycle guys are such assholes.
I was driving. I was
He was in the truck. I remember you telling the story on Facebook.
And dude,
it baffles you. You really, really want to fucking like.
Dude, the rest of the day I had to regather myself because I swear I thought I was going to witness someone killing a woman.
And here's the worst
child.
part: it never fucking
Occurred
didn't matter. It
Did-
didn't
no,
matter.
did not even
just no thought of oh my God, I almost killed somebody. It's like oh fuck, I stopped texting.
Back to normal. Back to my text. I had to finish
now,
my message.
What do you think would happen if she was a hitter? She'd be like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see her.
Oh,
No,
no,
didn't
no,
see her.
I don't know.
I had the green light.
Were you texting by any chance? No.
You know, cops actually check that
Your
now.
phone now,
They
yeah.
grab your
It's-
phone
it's
and
good that you bring
they
that
will
up.
check your text message times
Yeah.
and your Facebook login times.
and your calls.
Yeah.
Actually,
Like,
it's
no.
illegal for them to touch your device, your cell
Well,
phone.
not- they get a warrant
onto your
for it.
Not if you're involved in an accident.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not if you're involved in an accident.
It's a crime scene investigation.
Yes.
Yep.
They
If
use
you're in
any
an accident, maybe, but
That's
If you
what-
kill
that's what we're
somebody,
talking
they can
about.
touch it.
We're not someone just.
I'm talking
taking
about
your
specifically if
phone.
that chick had run over that lady and her kid. They'd
Well,
have
if
been
that's,
checking
if
her
that's the
shit.
case, I'm going to get pulled over tonight. I want them to touch me.
I would have been a witness, but I'm telling you, I would have done what I could.
I'd have punched the bitch in the face.
Well, and ain't a whole lot
as
you
far
could
as
do at
first
that
aid or
point.
something.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I
No,
would have
you
been
did-
traumatized for the rest of my fucking life.
You did good, Jake.
Well, and it's good that you guys bring that up because anybody out there, especially on a bike, if you're ever in an accident and you have any doubts, the first thing you do is
Tell 'em
talk to your lawyer and say, subpoena the phone. Subpoena the phone records. We're going to
Or
court.
show me your penis.
Well, no, subpoena.
Oh, sorry.
This isn't the fucking Blue Oyster, pal.
Oh my God.
I think about that
Subpoenas.
every time somebody talks
Subpoenas.
about how dangerous it is to ride a bike. It's more dangerous to cross the street on
Yeah.
foot.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fuck these days.
And everybody does that. So just like
My
knowing
favorite's
that,
my
watch
favorite's
out
the kid
for
who's got
us.
his fucking pants halfway down his ass and he's
Holding it?
texting, walking down the street, like crossing a crosswalk. Oh, dude, I see that shit in LA all the time. Literally just walking across the street.
No, you're like.
Well, their pants halfway down their ass was the first mistake.
I've seen 4 people literally just get tapped because they walk this far in front of a car that's coming to a stop, and the car comes to a stop, and they get tapped, and then they get mad, and it's fucking hilarious to watch them get pissed off, and then they take about 2 or 3 seconds of yelling, and then they go, phone in the pocket, and they walk away.
Nice.
What, jeez, what, dude?
Just comes inside and just
Drake
starts
wants the keys.
demanding keys.
Hey, you got his phone?
Here. Hey.
Hey, take all this too.
Yeah, take all this crap, kid.
Yeah. And
Here,
get us
here,
a
here.
pizza.
So
Don't hit the berm.
Here's one of the things.
Dick.
I mean, fortunately, I
Too
was
soon.
there, but I was trying to imagine had I not been there, had it been somebody else that maybe wasn't a rider that doesn't
No,
look
anybody.
and doesn't pay attention.
What if nobody
the
else
other
is
person would
around?
have been on their cell phone.
That wow.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't think like you don't have that kind of sphere of control over the world.
Right.
Lucky you were
Sphere
there.
of
The butterfly
control.
effect.
Yeah,
It's the
that's-
butterfly effect.
Lucky you were there. That's divine intervention. Somebody wanted that
Right.
kid to live.
Right.
The people.
Just
Just
amazing.
That
So
kid's going to be the future president.
bottom line, people, look.
Does he have a tan?
when you are driving your vehicle,
Put your fucking phone down.
You cannot focus on your phone
Nope.
and drive at the same time. It is absolutely impossible. Please, I'm begging you, on behalf of all the mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, children,
Your
nieces,
own.
nephews,
Your own.
For God's sake, stop. Okay?
Drop and
Pull
roll.
to the side. Do what you need to do, and then take off. Don't do it when you are driving, please.
Yeah.
As a rider, there's 5 of us in this room right now that just beg you, don't do that.
Please.
Okay?
Put your porn on after you get home.
Or if you choose to do it,
No, anything, man.
do it at 3 in the morning when there's nobody on the road, and please hit a fucking pole.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning into the Zig Zone, and we'll be back next week. We have a surprise band for you next week. So again, thanks for Jordy, Tug.
Yeah.
Redial and the Great Regina.
Yeah.
Woo! And Mikey, thank you very much.
Woo, yippee.
You're the best, buddy. Stick around for the Roy and Jimmy thing. The fun is not over yet. See you later.
Yeah.